Hey guys, welcome to yoga. Let's play around with some nice easy stretches. You can do this in the morning when you wake up or at night before you go to bed, anytime at all. Just start in a nice easy seat. Let your hands rest down on your thighs. You may flip the backs of your hands to rest down so your palms can face up. Relax the shoulders. As you inhale, lift your chest. Let the eyes close. As you exhale, let the shoulder blades move down your back. Nice, long, deep breaths. Try to hang on to that deep breathing and just allow the head to make some slow circles. Take your time here. Just allowing the head to find some gentle movement going both directions. You may hear some little sounds in your neck as you circle your head around. Just notice how this feels. Maybe take note of some tight spots as you come across them. Notice where things feel nice and smooth and easy. Let's take one ear toward one shoulder, just stretching out one side of the neck. Big deep breath, and then inhale your head back to center and other side. Just dropping your ear down, breathing into the side of the neck. Keep lifting the chest, breathing deeply. Inhale back to center. And now let the eyes open if they've been closed so far. Take your arms up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, take a forward fold. You can bring your hands out in front of you. Maybe have your fingertips down and then take your time walking your fingers forward. You can stay up on your fingertips, like kind of make claw hands here. Or if it feels better, you can bring your palms down to the floor. Just keep reaching the chest forward. Think about going forward as opposed to down. So the back isn't really rounding as much as it's lengthening out. When you're ready, on an inhale, just start to walk your hands as far as you can to one side. Nice, big, deep breath. Try to relax the head. And then on an inhale, take it back to center and just go on over to the other side. Another long, deep round of breath. Inhale your way back to center, and then keep inhaling. Tuck your chin, roll up nice and slowly. And now let's check out the legs. If you have one leg in front of the other, or one foot pulled into your hip, just switch things up. You can take your legs out in front first, maybe give them a little bit of love, and then just go to the other side. All right, so let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, start to make your way forward. As you come into this forward fold, you'll start to feel the stretch in the opposite hip. So just notice which side may be a little tighter. A few long, deep breaths here. You may find that you come down a little lower, depending on how tight this second hip is. Or you may lift things up a little bit, or it may be about the same as the first side. Just take your time, take some nice deep breaths. Don't be afraid to move around here in these stretches, especially the ones we hold for more than just a round of breath or two. Sometimes it helps to find some movement, maybe some rocking in place. And now let's start to walk the hands all the way over to one side. Take a big deep breath. Imagine lengthening out the side body. And when you're ready, inhale your way on back through center. Head on over to the other side. Now let's come on back. Use an inhale to slowly tuck your chin, roll all the way up, arms out and up, and then exhale the hands to heart center. All right, So bringing the hands together, this is a strengthening stretch. So we get the best of both worlds. Try to lift your chest, press your hands together, and find a lot of energy in your core. Really engage. Think about kind of contracting those muscles right in the center of your body. Sitting tall, not collapsing to the side. We will side bend, just taking one elbow down as far as we can to the other side, and then going to the other. So the catch here, the tricky part, is to not kind of allow yourself to fall into the pose here. So try not to kind of slump as you go. Make it a really tight, controlled motion, even if that means that the movement becomes really small. This, even though it's a little movement, is a lot more challenging and gives us a lot more benefits than something like this, which really isn't doing anything. So if this doesn't feel somewhat challenging to you, try to lift the chest up a little more. Maybe you take the arms overhead. But really feel your body moving like this. Your spine just going from side to side. A few more times. Really engage. Clench is not my favorite word to use in yoga, but think about clenching. You may find your heart rate going up a little bit here, maybe the breath increasing, and that's okay. That's what we want. We want to speed things up a little bit and feel that heart rate go up. 3 more rounds of breath. Tight, controlled motions. We're almost there. Now come on back to center. All right, so if you've had your hands pressed together the whole time, give your wrists a nice little shake. And then inhale the arms up. This time we'll twist. So taking the spine in a different sort of motion. Take one hand to the outside of your thigh. Look back over that shoulder. Maybe this back hand stays down. Maybe we reach back. Another option would be to flip the palm behind you and take the back of your hand to your low back. You may even reach around to your other inner thigh. Keep breathing. Try to use each breath to get a little more space. Exhaling into that space. Good. One more round of breath here. Full exhale, and then slowly rotate back to center as you inhale the arms up, exhale to the other side. Take a moment to kind of find the twist, maybe flip the back of that front hand against your thigh. The back hand can stay down, or it may reach around back here. Maybe reach out. This is a nice way to open the chest, so maybe take that arm out, especially if the shoulders feel sore, or the chest. Keep breathing, trying to come a little farther into the twist each time you breathe out. Let's inhale back to center, nice and slow, rotating arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands down through center. So our spine moves essentially in 6 different ways. We can go side to side. We can twist. Our last way of moving the spine is flexion and extension. So you can stay seated for this. Cup the knees with the palms. As you inhale, arch your back, pull the shoulders back, lift your chin. As you exhale, round the spine. Look down, think about pulling your navel back. And you're creating this really round motion with the back. Feel your shoulder blades moving away from each other. Let's start to move with the breath. So inhale, arch the back, lift the chin. You can take the arms up if you want. As you exhale, round the spine. Start to move at your own pace. Again, either with or without the arms. Try to find the biggest range of motion here that you can. So some of y'all are going to be in really deep back bends here. Some of you will be a little bit more here, and that's fine. We just want to find as much difference as possible between the inhale and the exhale. So that inhale is really opening up the chest, the exhale is opening up the top of the back. One more time, just like that, inhaling and exhaling. All right, coming back to center, bring your hands in front of you. And just 1 foot at a time, step back. You can pivot around on the ball of that foot. Just allow the back of your leg to stretch out, your hamstrings, your calf, all that soft tissue. We've been sitting with our knees bent for quite some time now, so switch sides, stepping the other foot back, sort of pivoting around on the ball of that foot. And now step both feet back. So options here. You can come into the all fours, or you can step in to plank pose. Shoulders down away from the ears. Really engage the core, regardless of whether your knees are down or not. Good job. From here, take a big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to press up and back into our first down dog. Lift and lower the heels a few times. Move the hips around. Down dog is a great stretch to do. Again, early in the morning, before you go to bed. Anything that helps you lengthen out the muscles and just feel a little bit better. Take 1 foot up and back, bend your knee, let the hips stack open. Try to pull your heel back towards your tailbone, and then bring that knee forward. We're going to sit on the heel, slide that other leg back, and then bring the hands or the fingertips out to the side. Another option here is to have your hands planted. So if this doesn't feel solid to you, if you really feel like you're going to fall over a bit, try it for a second. And then if it's really not a manageable position, bring the hands down. If you feel really comfortable here and you want to make things a little harder, you're going to lift your fingertips, turn your palms out, and maybe take the gaze up. Don't be afraid to lose your balance here. It's a strong possibility that that will happen, but you can always catch yourself with one hand. If you want to take it one more step, bend that back knee, grab the top of your foot with your hand, or slide the top of that foot into your elbow. And we can start to make our way into sort of a variation on mermaid. Taking that other arm up, and then maybe grabbing the fingertips. So remember, all of this is a big spectrum, and you can be any number of places on that spectrum. You can be here, you can be here, you can be a million places between those 2 points and still be doing this exactly right. So don't sweat it, find what feels good to you, and just listen to your body. Wherever you are, take another deep round of breath. Big inhale, big exhale. And let's switch sides. So stepping back to down dog. Lift and lower the heels a few times. Maybe twist a bit. Let's take it to the other leg. So take that foot up and back. Bend your knee. Let the hips stack open. Heel toward your tailbone. And then use your core. Fire up these muscles. Pull that knee forward. And then sitting on your heel, slide the other leg out. And same thing here. You have the option to have your fingertips down, your palms down, arms up, arms way up. Find your happy place in this pose. And remember, you can always catch yourself with a hand. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here wherever you are. When you're ready, bring the hands down. One more time, back to down dog we go. Send the hips up and back. And then walking your hands in. Walk your feet forward, cross your ankles, and then scoot or slide the feet through. And come back to a nice, easy seat. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Let the backs of the hands rest down. Allow the shoulder blades to move down your back. Take a few deep rounds of breath here. Try to find some sense of ease in the body. Tap into that sense of relaxation. And just noticing from the crown of the head all the way down the length of the spine how things have stretched out a little bit. But more importantly, how you've sort of taken notice of all these different parts of your body and created a sense of connection between your mind and your body. Take one more full round of breath here. Exhaling out any leftover tension or stress. And then draw your palms together at your heart. Release your chin down to your chest. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. As always, you can leave any feedback or ideas you have. And hopefully see y'all in person soon. Namaste.